The other three components over the next 10 years are big trends I think that everyone should be paying attention to are definitely debasement, number one. But then there's energy. You can just see it around the world with the amount of automation that's going to come online, the amount of AI that's coming
Did you
online.
see what BC came out and said?
No.
They came out and said they're limiting the amount of energy that can go to any AI causes. No crypto mining.
Oh, did they?
Something, yeah.
Smart.
So,
That's another way to really drive the economy. Limit, artificially constrain where the energy can go.
So they're limiting where energy.
And this is absolutely where we're headed. And I just want to call it out now that a few years from now, somebody is going to come up to me and say, Tom, you're not going to believe it. I have been instructed that I can't use energy in my home, cottage, in my car, for my business, unless I pay this tax, tariff, special rate to get access to energy during these times. And it'll be much more serious than it is now. And this is a huge trend. And if you look at the trend and get into some energy stuff, whatever that means to you, I really think there's a huge opportunity here. And then after energy, it's definitely going to be compute. You can see all of the computing power with all the productivity, with all the robotics that is coming online. Amazon is throwing robots at everything. Tesla is going to have those Tesla humanoids everywhere. China is releasing robotics all around the world, not just in China. They're exporting it to Poland. They're exporting them to Brazil. They're exporting to everywhere except for Canada, I think. But computing power. And then the last one is just AI itself. So like in all this kind of mess of like an old economy that you can see kind of crumbling and trying to hang on, and debasement's going to be a big trend to ride through that, you have these other trends, energy, compute, and AI that are going to be massive trends, massive opportunity, and a positive thing for you to focus on. And if you can ride some of these trends, debasement, energy, compute, or AI, the next phase of the economy is going to be great. You just need to position yourself in these ways. And it's tough for, I think, people to think like, what the hell is he talking about? Like, the economy's going this way. I have to work in my job, which is fair. But you just want to be aware of these trends. And I think anybody can ride these trends if you study them a little bit and put yourself into a business, a job, a career, whatever it is that you're doing in some of these areas.
Yeah, 100%. It's going to impact everything. And if you're in BC looking in that area, get the hell out. That's the message.
I mean,
here.
BC, I think Ontario.
Hold on. They're going to permanently ban new BC hydro connections to the electricity grid for cryptocurrency mining, to preserve the province's electricity supply and avoid the overburdening of the electricity grid. Even though that's been proven that it can actually help, but anyways, that's besides the point. That's kind of like not accurate. And they're going to and growth by putting limits on the power available for data centers and AI. So if the emerging economy, so just think about this, okay? The emerging economy is exactly what you said. Like it's data centers and AI are the emergency economy. Yeah. Like that
is the opportunity.
That's an opportunity right now that globally that people are chasing. They're like, oh my God, I see this. This is an opportunity. Elon Musk bought a flipping gas power plant from Europe and shipped it over to America to have his own gas power plant. Like it's like, and they're going the exact opposite direction with this stuff. It's just.
And the crazy part is you're going to have an older segment of the population that is going to vote for this in the name of it's good. So you're going to have a segment of the Canadian population in British Columbia that will see these announcements and they'll say, yeah, you know what? That's thank God, because I don't want my energy price in my home to go up. So we should ban X, Y, and Z from the economy.
Yeah, but do you want your kids to have a competitive global job working
exactly.
in the AI sector?
It's like you have this segment of the population that is voting for their own demise, and you can't even explain it to them. They look at you like you're crazy. Like, I don't understand what you're talking about, Tom. Like, we should ban that because I don't want my bill to go up for my kids anymore. And you're like, that's not the way a complex economic system works. You can't, in a complex system, you can't just take two variables and say, we will control those two variables, but the 8 million other variables are going to run wild. It just doesn't work that way, unfortunately. And an economy is a complex system. You can't put bandages in certain parts and expect it to work to your advantage.
Okay. So yeah, no, you're right. I just want to circle back to real estate for a second, just kind of sum up.